retarded. We're acting like it, and there's no need for us to.
No.
That's my
Our
problem.
numbers are insanely still low.
There is, again, there's travel notices. That's all there is. Companies are being asked to update their policies. Review and update your policies.
Yeah, but what is that review and update your policies? Update to what? What's the standard you want to update to?
Make sure you're giving them make sure your employees are getting their fucking what sick days they have. And that's that. They're saying you could possibly give them their vacation time as sick days if that'll help.
Because I know with our company, what they've done in response to this.
It is actually illegal for an employer to require anyone to work from home, regardless of whether they've recently traveled to China or not. Human rights and occupational health and safety protections extend to ensuring that employees are not harassed, bullied, or mistreated in the course of their employment because of their race, ancestry, or place of religion. The government is saying legally they cannot force you to stay home.
No, but they can ask.
They can ask.
Which is what they're doing, which is what companies are doing.
And I don't know what the minimum is. If they call you in and then tell you to go home, they have to pay you for 2 hours.
Yeah, it used to be 4.
Yeah, they cut it down to 2 years ago. Now, as far as if they say we're just not opening today and it's your regularly scheduled day, as far as I know, they still don't have to financially compensate you. The company's just not open today.
I have always wondered about how that would actually work.
Well, I'm telling you right now how it's going to work. You're all not getting paid for shit. And that's the thing you got to really understand. This $25 billion that's going to go to a whole bunch of services and probably vaccines and shit. Parents with lots of kids will probably get a big fat check. Small business owners aren't getting any.
It's going to be a minimal.
That'll be a few $100.
Yeah, so it'll be a pointless check. It won't actually help.
$25 billion. We got 36 billion people in Canada.
We don't have 36 billion.
Million, I meant to say. I'm just doing...
Yeah.
No. Yeah, we do. What is it? No, 36, that's the States.
We have 36.
We're
36 million.
No, 36 million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because China's got 7... No, the world population is 7 billion.
World population is 7 billion. I'm drinking and talking at the same time. Okay.
Is the world population in trillions? When did that happen?
Yes, it is.
We need this asteroid now.
I'm counting the coronavirus as people now. Because we're at war with it. Okay, and obviously this all gets broken down provincially too, so I can't say a straight federal thing, but federally, no, they legally can't force you to stay home. They can say, oh, the company's just not open today. We changed your schedule, sorry. And you're fucked. Small business owners always get fucked, so they know. They know.
My sharpening business is still booming. Just saying.
And as well it should. And everybody, absolutely, during this time when you're at home cooking for your families, you guys are all together all the time. You're going to get on each other's nerves. You don't want any dull knives in the house.
You want them to be razor sharp.
You want them to be in spectacular condition. And that's why you want to take them to Gord in Milton, Ontario.
That is awesome plug. Thank you. I enjoyed that very much.
I'm just trying to see Ontario.
So one of the shitty things about this whole thing is that the Supreme Court has postponed the hearing on constitutionality of the federal carbon tax. That sucks.
Sorry, that was in the States or here?
No, that's in Canada. The Supreme Court of Canada is postponed until at least June. That's so disappointing that happened.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's the fault of it. Doesn't have to happen.
No. And especially this, because it's not like these people have to. These people could do everything from a fucking laptop.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you can work remotely, you should. And I love the governments are shutting down, right? Like the municipal government here is shut down. Yes, and look, nothing happened. This is the point I'm trying to make in fucking 2018 about municipal governments. Nobody cares that you're not working. Nothing changes. We can absolutely, this is one thing coronavirus is going to, I guarantee, university tuitions drop tremendously. Because everyone's taking classes from home right now. Next year, they're going to go, well, fuck, we saved $20,000. Let's do it from home this year. And universities are going to get fucked with their tuition payments. And a lot of businesses, too, they're going to go, well, why don't we just work remotely? It's so much fucking cheaper. And during coronavirus, we did awesome. And municipal governments, the writing's on the wall for you guys, because everyone's going to go, what did they really fucking do? City Hall was closed for 2 months and nothing changed.
No, you couldn't be more right. This
is a fantastic time for you to play efficiency expert and look at the businesses and go and find out what's working and what isn't. And when this bullshit is over with, this stuff will still work. You don't have to go back to the way things work, because that's when we end up in a position where the fucking stock market is paper thin and can crash like this all the fucking time.
Yep.
Start doing things. Start realizing it's only been 12 years since the economy was as fucked. If your economy is fucked every 12 years, what you're doing isn't working. It's time to change it. We could have changed it in 2008 and we wouldn't be in the position we're in now. But we didn't. We pushed out.
You know, Eric, we talked about the $25 billion that they're going to, the aid package that Canada's giving. What's funny is a senior government official, no direct saying about who the person was, but just saying a senior government official said, it's going to be significant and comprehensive. Yeah, it's not that significant. It's $25 billion.
Yeah, no.
People need rent money and groceries. Businesses need to bridge to better times.
Yeah, that's what Trudeau said that he was going to help out with. Now, $25 billion, he's going to have to dish out. A lot of that's going to go to vaccines and shit. That's just the money they're earmarking for the whole goddamn thing. So we're all going to get like an extra GST check or something. He's not paying our rent.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, you won't be able to buy enough. Like, your groceries will literally be like $75, maybe $150 if we're fucking lucky.
And again, you don't want them to pay more than that, because the more they pay, the more we pay. It's our money that they're giving us. The government doesn't have their own money.
No, that's right.
So if you go, well, they should have given us more. Well, then fucking pay more taxes. Pay the carbon tax.
Yeah.
The carbon tax everybody hates. Guess what? That would go a long way for this. People keep bringing it to attention like that things are better in these northern European countries, where like Sweden and shit, where they actually have free healthcare, they've got free university and shit. Yeah, they do. Things are better. Sure, they pay between 50 and 60% of their income to tax.
Yeah, 50 to 60%. That's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. But things are better. Yeah, they are. Yeah. But we are not willing to pay. Every time the government says the T word, we go, no, not more taxes. And then we bitch about not having the services. Well, where do you think the services fucking come from?
Yep. This is why
our government is very wasteful. I'm not saying the government's not wasting the money they get now.
Yeah. But this is why when this is why the U.S. will not put Bernie Sanders into power. They don't want their taxes to be anywhere close to what Canada's is.
Yeah, but the U.S. is the way they're doing that. Look at how they run their deficit. Their deficit it's in the trillions. Like, they don't care.
No.
They don't understand, and they don't get it. And it doesn't matter anyway, because the amount of money they owe is not realistic. It doesn't exist. It's never getting paid.
It can't get paid back.
So
it's not possible.
Why not just let the deficit go? Someone in the government figured that out years ago and just went, let's just let it fucking go. We're not paying it anyway.
Yeah. We as Canadians still think that we're going to pay back ours, but you know, that ain't happening anytime soon.
Absolutely fucking, I'm just amazed at this stupidity. You can't call it the China virus. You're the same motherfuckers who hated China last year. They've still got our fucking hostages.
Mm-hmm.
Being held for no reason. What happened to hating China? This could all have just been so that people stopped hating on China. Before Christmas, it was all Huawei lady and China's evil. Now it's, you can't call it China virus. You'll offend the Chinese. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Where do we begin? I mean, I just don't get it. Okay, calling it the Kung Flu. Okay, that's a little. I mean, that is
impressive.
It's funny. That's impressively funny, and I am really angry and sad that I didn't come up with that first. That really bothers me. That's very witty and it's perfectly obvious, but no. It just, fuck, I don't know. I just don't even care anymore. I really don't.
Yeah,
I don't want this thing to take us over.
I'm just absolutely baffled by people's short-sightedness and stupidity. It is amazing. No one is looking forward to even like fucking June and seeing what the damage that you're doing right now.
Let me ask you this. Speaking of Bernie Sanders, I don't even know how to pose this question. What do you think Bernie Sanders is doing much for this whole virus thing in the sense of this global crisis? Do you think he's dealing with a lot?
I don't think any politician is doing anything worthwhile.
Interesting you say that because CNN's Manu Raju, this has been all over everywhere, was asking about the campaign to Bernie Sanders, and Sanders freaks out on him, eventually saying, "I'm dealing with a fucking global crisis." No, you're not. You're running for fucking. You're running for fucking president. You're not dealing with anything. You fucking moron.
You're not even running for president yet. You're still running for the nomination.
Right. You're running for nomination. That's right.
You're 3 steps away from dealing with anything, Bernie. That's why people aren't going to vote for Bernie. The man's fucking senile. He has no idea what's going on.
The actual quote is "I'm dealing with a fucking crisis. We're dealing with."
No. See, it's statements like that are just, we're dealing with a global crisis. No, we're not. We're dealing with an individual little fucking thing. Quit making it something it isn't. We are not dealing with any sort of global crisis. We're not doing what the world is doing. God damn it. I'm not washing my hands until this thing's over. That's it. Yep, not washing my hands at all. I'm telling everybody. And I'm starting a new job too. I'm going to show up and shake everybody's fucking hand.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that at work. If we want to physically greet somebody, we have to kick boots.
That's retarded. No, I'm shaking everybody's hand, and if they don't want to, I'm just going to fucking lick their face.
Do you know how dumb I feel when they told me that? I'm just like, what?
And I'm not eating in the bathroom. I'm not washing my hands. Fuck it. I know where my dick's been. I'm with it most of the time.
Yeah. It isn't very often that he's out on his own. You know.
And you know what? He's a clean dick. My dick still has that new dick smell. It's that clean. So fuck. No hand washing until the coronavirus is done.
Then I'll wash my hands to celebrate.